Guys, welcome, welcome. How's it going? What crazy markets we're seeing this past 2 weeks? Am I right?
Never give up. Never give up. Peter was right the whole time.
You know what? Absolutely. That's the crazy thing about it. You're wondering, every sell-off that we had in 2024, we talked about was a pullback, a sell-off, consolidation. Dave and I rarely will ever use the word crash. I kind of called this one a mini crash because it was down 20% from the highs in a short period of time is legitimately a mini crash. But that doesn't mean that's where we're going to stay. Yet, every time we've had one of these things, whether it was a crash, pullback, consolidation, it's been nothing more than the buying opportunity. Over time, we know every pullback we've seen since 1900 whatever has been a better buying opportunity than a selling opportunity.
Yeah, 100%. And we had, I don't know, what was it, April 4th, Pete, that we had our emergency meeting on that Sunday night when the markets hit their absolute lows. We had an emergency meeting, and I saw people throwing out the baby with the bathwater. I'm getting out. I can't take the pain anymore. And we were on there shouting from the rooftops, guys, please. This is another generational buying opportunity.
Absolutely.
We took advantage of it. And everybody should be thrilled where we are right now. I don't know where we go from here, but everybody should be thrilled where we are right now. We are up on a year now, Pete, I think.
We are. So where we are, just to give you all perspective, first of all, and I will always admit when I'm wrong. When we were in it, it did look pretty dark. We did not know. We were down 20%, and we did not have any tariff deals. We had no clarity coming out of the White House, and everybody was really feeling bad. People's 401ks were 201ks. Stocks were down. The market overall was down 20%. Some stocks were down way more than that, with nothing but darkness in sight. From the trough to the top, April 7th until May 2nd, we are actually up 20.8%. Okay. By definition, we've now gone from a bear market to an actual bull market, and that didn't include yesterday and today. So obviously we just saw the market pull back a little bit. But net, everyone needs to look at this and look at it in perspective. When you're in the midst of all that, it definitely does look scary. And it definitely feels like, oh my, this is a point. I said it over and over when we were on with you last time. Are we going to look back at this as a point where I should have sold because things are going to get a lot worse? Or am I going to look back at this as a time where I should have hunkered down and bought? There's an old look. If you ever watched the movie Caddyshack, it's like everybody's selling, then buy. Everybody's been buying, then sell. Net, historically, that's the way things are. We did not know what the future was going to look like. Right where we are now, the market looks spectacular. We have a deal with China. We have a platform. We don't know what the particular numbers are, right? NVIDIA and AMD just signed a deal with Saudi Arabia. NVIDIA, which had been cut back from selling to China, it turned out that the chip that Mr. Trump outlawed NVIDIA selling to China was an old archaic chip anyway. So that was all a bunch of smoke and mirrors. The bottom line, the new chip that NVIDIA came out just made a deal with Saudi Arabia yesterday. That's a $400 or $500 billion deal.